Item 7, strategic performance report, end of year. Are you doing this on?
Yes, I can do, Chair. There's not a great deal to add. Clearly, it's for noting and any questions that you may wish to ask. Just a couple of points in relation to working days lost to sickness absence. The outturn for the year was 8.94 days, which was just outside the target, approximately a day outside the target. Just for information, we reduced that target by 10% for this year, and so far this year we're actually on target, or to hit the revised target. But in relation to the rest of the items, myself and officers are here to ask or answer any specific questions you may have as a candidate.
Councillor Jackson.
Yeah, mine is really on a big stalwart of openness and transparency. And on pages 26 and 27, we have some very, very small print signs there. I thought we had a corporate standard of font size 14. And it is very, very difficult for many people in our communities to be able to access that in a meaningful way. So I'm wondering if in future we can adhere to our font size 14 corporate standard, unless that's been changed, in which case I'd be wanting perhaps we need to move back to font size 14.
It's not being changed, Chair, and we will ensure that we adhere in the future to 14.
Thank you, because we do try ourselves, Chair, don't we, on being as open and transparent as we possibly can, so just assist.
Any questions on the report? And I know you've got to speak. Councillor Condor. Sorry, we haven't got the thing that says speaker. No?
Sorry, Chair.
You know, the little badge.
I don't think it's really necessary.
There are members of the public in the room, and I think it should be obvious to the members of the public that, no, never mind. The person sitting at the end, there are members of the public here, the person sitting at the end of the room is a speaker. It just happens to be, this occasion, a councillor, but you ought to make it clear. Councillor Condoc.
Right, thank you, Chair. Yeah, the font size is horrendously small, but there is a lot of interesting detail in it and a lot of detail missing. I start with NI 192, or it might be NI 93, which is the recycling rate, which is halfway up page 26. That is appallingly falling at the moment, and yet you haven't reported it. There's no figures for January, no figures for February, no figures for March. We have those figures. They're being reported to other committees. They're just not being reported to the Cabinet today. I say I've seen them as a county councillor, and the recycling rates dropped from 52% to about 48% as a result of all the horrendous issues in the end of the year. Going on to the next pair of pages, page 28, this is the complaints for March. In April, the complaints shot up. We had 105 formal complaints in April. By just showing a snapshot in March, you don't see how things are going badly wrong. And particularly the waste complaints, which were already at 26 in March, escalated to 50 or 60, I think, in the month of April. So you're getting a very glossy figure here of how well you're doing, but you're not doing that well. Moving on to the risk registers and the corporate plan, if you look at page 32 onwards, throughout the borough plan is the key thing in all our performance reports. We have failed to produce a borough plan. Last year we paid 150,000 out to developers again because we haven't got a borough plan. We are failing to get infrastructure because we haven't got a borough plan. We're giving developers a free rein to build in our countryside and not develop doctors, surgeons and schools. And we really do need that borough plan to sort some of these problems out, which you promised for the 30th of September. And I do hope when we come to the 30th of September, we get a fair plan that we can actually take forward and not a plan that we actually have to have a big dispute over. Thank you.
Any questions to Councillor Condoca? Thank you. Councillor Arlington.
Can I just clarify this is for yeah. So this next quarter, April, May, June, July. this is the latest quarter's results we have. Hence the reason why they've been presented to us now. There's nothing sinister about it, it's all is there. We're not hiding anything from May, June and July. We're still in that quarter, aren't we?
You want to say something about that?
The quarters, April, May, June.
As it always does.
Anything else on that?